Well, I'm back. Now, for those that are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Lollipop081MLE here today, and for those that have been on my channel before, welcome back. And yes, I am alive and well. I did not die. I did not quit. Now, y'all are probably wondering, why haven't you posted on YouTube in a while? Well, it is for a few reasons. The top three being one, in July I went on vacation and it was supposed to be for 14 days or 2 weeks. And then it got extended to 17, all because our flight got canceled and we had to reschedule that for the next time the plane flew back to New York. Anyways, the second reason is also because I kind of needed a break. Even after I came home from vacation, I still needed a break. I'm still painting. It's just that even the most hardworking and more on top of things needs a break once in a while. And three, I sort of had a creator burnout at that point. Sometimes I can get on art block too. I can face an art block despite having all these ideas that I want to do for future Lollipop speed art episodes or just artwork in general. And then here we are, and I just decided, I haven't been really motivated a lot. And a lot of YouTubers can attest to this. Like, if you're, very hardworking and whatnot, you've been putting content out as much as you can, and then you have the burnout, or the art block, or the writer's block, or the music block. I don't know, you could correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes, even the one that has found the most ideas for artwork and songs, it's like, sometimes I don't feel motivated to do anything. And plus, I want to enjoy my life. So pretty much that explains why you all haven't gotten Lollipop's Speed Art Monthly Challenge 6 for song and Monthly Challenge 7 for animals. And I'm still debating on I'm gonna still do 8 and 9, which is obviously 8, which is for August, is siblings, and September is black and white, and it's going to be in pencil. And honestly, I would have had everything up on schedule had I not switched phones. Basically, my monthly challenge 6, which was the Barbie Swan Lake scene, basically Swan Lake, obviously, and I was working on it in May, even before I started doing the discussion episode of the film itself and its similarities and differences to the ballet and to the Swan Princess. I got requested to put the whole cast together and a bunch of other stuff on DeviantArt and Instagram. So I was working on it. Then my S8, the back of the phone began to pop off. It began to lift. And basically, this is my biggest bad habit, is keeping my phone on the charger for long periods of time and all the time. But the big thing here is that it can have, yes, putting your phone on the charger is a good thing, but it's not a good thing to do it all the time and leave it on the charger all the freaking time. So like I said, as a result, the battery began to expand, and thus it started to make the back of the phone lift off, exposing the back of the phone. And I had to essentially replace it with the current phone that I'm using right now. And though I was able to get some of the lollipops, one of the lollipop things that was already completed onto this phone, one of which of course is the 150th episode, most of my artwork that I had on my old phone was deleted. Either I couldn't edit it properly, or I delete, or the biggest thing that I made, the biggest mistake I made was I work on the file in Autodesk Sketchbook, and I see Sketchbook 3 in my gallery. I'm like, okay, this is probably a spam folder. It's not. If you're using Autodesk Sketchbook, the Sketchbook 3 folder is essentially for all your work in progress, not just the Sketchbook folder. I mean, literally, Sketchbook 3 is basically like the Photoshop file, if you catch my drift. So I learned my lesson there. And speaking of Lollypop Sings, I do have 3 in progress, and I'm not planning on releasing them until September. And for Lollypop Speed Art, I gotta get back on that. As for Lollypop Discusses, I have one already recorded and whatnot, and it's a follow-up. Not really a follow-up to the discussion of Barbie of Swan Lake, but it is in the same topic as the Barbie films of the 2000s. So be on the lookout for that. And there is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about since November of 2020, and that is going to wait until maybe around November or something like that. And as for the big anniversary that is coming up, not just from my YouTube, but from my DeviantArt page. For those that follow me on DeviantArt, you know that I had that page since 2011, September 25th, 2011, and I recently started posting a lot of my old artwork that I made prior to joining DeviantArt, because you usually have to be like at least 13 to join. You have to be at least 13 to join social media. And the big celebration that's going to happen is not only you're going to get some of the old pieces up there, but some of the old pieces I'm going to be remaking, redrawing, repainting, you name it. And some of them are definitely going to be Lollypop Speed Art episodes. So that's going to be a while, because I have a whole bag of all my old artwork and my current works in a black bag in my room. So that's going to be crazy to go through. And the other big thing is I am planning on doing a big special video series for the 10th anniversary of my DeviantArt account. And of course I'm going to hopefully do the Lollypop 081 MLE banner for 2021, 2022, as I had this banner for 2 years. I had it since 2020. And with that being said, if y'all have stuck around and been patient with me during this time of me taking a break and being on hiatus and whatnot, thank you very much for sticking around and being patient. If you are new here, you can go check out my playlist of Lollypop Sings and Lollypop Speed Art. Still gotta try to make a playlist for Lollypop Discusses. And please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And that's the only way you'll be notified. I post videos usually Fridays and Saturdays twice a month, but nowadays I'm just going to wing it at this point. Like, I'm gonna go like the way of Jack Rackham, where you'll get new videos from my channel when you get new videos. And I don't want to like spend the rest, like, be on a schedule like this. But I'm gonna try to keep it consistent with Fridays and Saturdays. So with that being said, I'll see you lollipoppers in a bit. And with that being said, peace, y'all.